Well, joining me right now in the studio, we have Kate Conley, former senior advisor to the director of the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Agency, former director for counterterrorism on the National Security Council. She's also an Army vet who is running in the Democratic primary for New York's Congressional District 17. We're going to get to that because I do want to talk to you about your run. But I know that you know Chris Krebs, the man about whom that other person in the White House was speaking, and then the president as well. You defended his actions, in fact, over the security of the 2020 election. So when you heard about this, what first ran through your mind?
Thanks so much, Alex. And I think the most important thing to start with is, while elections are political, election security is not. Election security is national security. And unfortunately, what we are seeing is the political targeting of individuals for just doing their jobs. And in this case, the job was putting the defense, the security, the safety of Americans above political allegiance, which is what this country and the American people not only deserve, but demand.
And so you have Trump in the Oval Office. You have the legitimacy of the 2020 election results, no matter what he may say. That's a moot point. Why rehash the past?
I'm not certain, Alex, what he is hoping to relitigate in this. I mean, the facts are the facts. The 2020 election result reflected the will of the American people, and that has withstood numerous tests, including numerous court cases and recounts. What this comes down to is, again, election security is a core element of national security. And it does involve the federal government helping the state and local officials across the country with this incredibly important mission. And that is to ensure the security and integrity of our democratic process. And as you said, I had the privilege of serving as the election security lead for the 2024 election cycle. And we absolutely are proud of the results we delivered for the American people, which was a safe, secure, free, and fair election.
Which Donald Trump won. Yes. He is back in the office. There you have it. So this executive order, I'm going to drill into it a bit. It says that CISA under Krebs's leadership suppressed conservative viewpoints. And the Supreme Court, in fact, ruled CISA combating election disinformation does not violate free speech. So is this EO really saying, basically from Donald Trump, no matter what anyone else says, if you disagree with me, I'm coming for you?
Unfortunately, I think what we have seen across the board in the national security landscape over the last several weeks is that national security leaders, both civilian and military, who put national security over political allegiance are being punished and purged. And again, this is not who we are as a nation, right? Part of what makes America great is the fact that we do have this national security institution that is filled with nonpartisan professionals who will put the safety and security of the American people first. And we need to keep it that way. And that's why I'm so disappointed to see a lack of courage by folks in Washington to stand up to this and to say enough is enough. Like, we owe the American people better.
Yeah. Miles Taylor, he's the other official being investigated right now by Donald Trump and his team. And he says that dissent isn't unlawful. How does this affect those in the administration who want to exercise their First Amendment right to free speech? And does it also affect anyone who thinks about working in government at this point? Anyone who might be a future employee? Are they having second, third thoughts about this?
I mean, this is incredible that we're even having this conversation, right, where your First Amendment right to express your views and especially prefer who you want to govern and oversee you is just a core part of who we are as Americans. And that's why when you see the political targeting of public servants, truly, what is more un-American than that? Like, I come from a place where when you see people who've spent their lives defending this country, you don't fire them, you thank them. Because
16 years for you, by the way, right?
16 years as an active duty Army officer.
Is all of this why you've thrown your hat in the ring for the New York, I guess it's Congressional District 17, the one currently occupied by Mike Lawler? What's your goal for this? Why are you doing this?
I think our country is at a crossroads right now. And the politicians who created this mess, to include Mike Lawler, are certainly not going to get us out of it. the nation deserves better. The nation deserves leaders who are truly going to put the best interests of all Americans in the country first. And unfortunately, what we've seen coming out of Republican Congressman Mike Lawler is anything but. You know, just this week, he was on a town hall defending Elon Musk and Doge's cuts to Social Security and Medicaid and Medicare. I'm not surprised. Elon Musk put more money into Mikey Lawler than any other member of Congress last year, $1.7 million. And so you're not surprised when these people show their true allegiances, which unfortunately is not to the people who elected them.
All right, candidate Kate Conley, thank you so much. It's good to meet you. We'll come see you again and follow the race too. Thanks.